we gotta talk Backlash review and then basically go right into Clash of Italy.
What backlash review? There was no backlash review. We already did that. You're talking about Saturday Night Main
I'm
Event.
sorry, I'm talking about Saturday main event. Thank you. Sometimes I have my moments.
Yes, I know. But let's get into it because we haven't done this in a minute. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to WDW. As you know, we discuss wrestling. My name is Fernando Pimentel with
Ken Collins.
and Ken. Let's just jump into everything that's been going on because the last week was very busy. Our show was long because it was very busy. But let's get into everything that occurred. We had a Saturday night's main event, we had an AEW pay per view, and we had Monday Night Raw.
Yes, we did.
A lot of things continued on from Saturday night into the Monday night, which is cool. Before we get into anything, are we getting into Javon Evans' heel turn?
What makes you think we're getting a Javon Evans heel turn?
Did you not see what him and Penta and after and everything like that, the match and Javon being a little like pissed off, having a little attitude about things, not his usual joyful, bouncy self like he usually is. Did you not catch that?
So maybe he's not bouncy right now.
But that's his whole shtick. Like even his song says, "I'm bouncy." Like, come on, bro. That's his whole shtick. Like, come on, man. You can't give us that and then take it away. It's
How
like
can
it's
I?
like Brock Lesnar not doing a German suplex.
He said it's like Brock Lesnar not doing the German
It,
suplex.
it is. It is. It's like Brock Lesnar not doing the German suplex. It's like John Cena not doing the attitude adjustment.
Well, what I will say is this. They like to hint at those things to kind of gauge where we might go with them or how we as the audience feels. And I'm under the belief that's not something that they're going to do.
All right, but let's talk about Saturday night's main event. Uh,
Let's talk about it.
Let me ask you this: what did you think was
Yes.
the match of the night?
Uh-oh.
Like, what was the best match of the night according to you?
The best match of the night.
Are they gonna see
Oh,
your notes here?
easy. There we go. There we go. Maybe I'm biased on this one, but I think the Vision and the Street Profits match was the best one of the night.
Okay, okay. Me, it was Penta versus Ethan Page.
That was a good one.
Penta,
Let's just put it like this. This is it's that what you're asking is a tough answer because I think all matches delivered.
agreed. I honestly think Saturday night's main event was one of the better Saturday night main events as of late. They didn't have an emphasis on so much. They just put some matches together that actually did pretty good. You know, Sol Ruka versus Becky. I did not like the ending, but I get it because they're putting it in Clash in Italy for the rematch. The tag team titles match, the women's was dope. The way Paige and Bree got away with it, I'm all right with it. Penta and Ethan Page put on a banger of a match, according to me. Like I really thought that was one of the best matches of the weekend. And Penta even followed it up having an amazing match with Javon Evans on on Raw.
Yeah,
But that right there kind of goes back to what I was talking about when it came to Darby and the AEW title. You see how Saturday Night Main Event, Intercontinental title champ, Intercontinental title match with the champ. Monday Night Raw, Intercontinental title match with the champ. We don't need the world champ there all the damn time having matches.
right.
Put the workhorses to do that. And then we had the Street Profits and the Vision. Great match. I'm
They
sorry.
put on a show.
I'm sorry, but the Vision is someone put a curse on them, and it's not Danhausen. Someone put a curse on them, and it's not Danhausen because Seth,
I immediately text you and said somebody
Seth,
needs to pay him human money.
Seth, original injury.
Yep.
Braun, Bronson, and now you have Logan. He tore his tricep. Oh my god.
And I saw on his social media he's gonna be out for a month. That's just a heel.
Yeah, he's gonna be out for like the rest of the year, TBH. We're not gonna see him until the Royal Rumble. We ain't gonna see him to the Rumble. Let's just leave it there. We're in
It's
June. We're about to be in June, bro. Like there is no way we're going to see him at Survivor Series or anything like that. I doubt he makes it to Survivor Series. He if he comes
yeah,
back, he comes back at the Rumble as a surprise entrance. But man, uh, feel bad for him because the dude is actually good.
yeah. Logan's good.
Logan is good. Dude is really good. That's why I'm kind of
Logan is
mad about
good.
it.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't hate when. Well, I'm not a hater, so there's the hate and giving don't run through me. But I always give credit where credit is due, and he is really fucking good at this WWE thing.
And
Period.
then I like the pivot that they did on Raw with it. You know, the whole Theory feeling sorry for himself, trying to give up the title, and then Heyman looking at him like, "Bro, your new partner's Braun Breaker.
Like, chill the fuck out.
Like, chill the hell out, bro." And
Yeah,
then
I
out of
put
nowhere,
in the contract the vision.
the Vision. He never put Logan Paul and Austin Theory. He just put multiple members of the Vision, which is dope because let's be honest, they're more than like it would be fun. It'd be cool if they threw out Austin Theory, they beat him up and get him out of there. And the reason why is because Bronson returning to take his spot back. And the tag team belts go back to the original members of the Vision that it should have been on the entire time, which is Braun and Bronson.
I like that. I think
And
you incorporate well with Logan out. I think you incorporated so that's still the three of them,
yeah, because
right?
yeah,
Um, because now maybe Brunson you can have him run solo for a mid card title,
I would think
which
more.
I think he deserves a run with one of those.
I think you give more of a sidekick now, really, to Seth if you give him Austin.
Oh,
You see what I'm
because
saying?
he wasn't really around. Like Austin
Exactly.
proved himself to come into the thing, and
Yeah.
Seth can kind of tell him like, "Hey, bruh, I'll be the first one to tell you don't trust them dudes.
Exactly.
Let me really show you the way. Let me really go back to his Messiah complex. Let me save you."
Yeah, because at the end of the day, let's be honest, the whole Vision with Braun Breaker and Seth and the Street Profits, that was a thing. But now you take Logan Paul out, you put the Vision down a man. So you have to even it out.
Well, that's why I said if Brunson comes back, like when is he scheduled to come back though?
I don't know. But
He's been out for a long
they just took
time.
out Dawkins. They just took him out, and now Seth and Montez Ford are gonna be a team. I think Bronson's gonna come back and attack them, and then Dawson's gonna come back.
What did I miss?
Austin Theory took out Dawson.
Yeah, yeah, but did he take him out though, or
He gave him a concerto.
oh, so he might not be medically clear? That's where you're going
Exactly.
with it.
Exactly. He
Okay,
gave him a concerto, so I don't know. But
I don't know.
no, but Raw was good too.
But I
Raw,
did see the setup where now they fought, and I like it, right? Like sometimes it's like you got to fight, beat the respect into each other, and then it's just like, okay,
yeah.
we
By the way,
we 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 the same, we cut from the same cloth. Let's get it.
Ford and Seth put on a great match Monday night.
Fuck yeah.
They put on such a great match.
Montez does not get the singles push that he should.
No, he doesn't. And honestly, honestly, if you were to put him anywhere, he'd be an IC champ. I don't see him as a world champ level yet.
No, but he could be an IC champ or a US champ for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure, for sure. But I don't know, man. There was a lot of good matches this weekend, and I'm just kind of like shocked that WWE is actually putting on better matches now. That's something that we've been kind of complaining about. That some of the matches don't hit like they need to. They've been hitting as of late. Some
They
matches.
have been hitting as a late. I'm gonna tell you why though. Because they've been backed into a corner to have to use talent that they've been overlooking.
Oh, about to say the right way.
Yes. Like the Street Profits should have always been in that kind of mix.
Yes.
Montez should have been having one-on-one matches with the likes of a Seth Rollins,
Mm-hmm.
right? They should have had certain things going a certain way. Um, yeah, they're putting the bloodline back together. They're like, oh, we kind of need to do some. some soul searching because there's some shit. If it ain't broke, don't fucking fix it.
Exactly.
And that's where they're at with that. This it's getting a little hectic out here in these streets.
And since you mentioned it, acknowledge him.
I need a pair.
I got him.
I need a pair.
Moment they were announced, I'm like, yep, I'm going for him. Size 11, baby, size 11. But even the
Ten.
segment with Roman and everything, like,
Wear two pairs of socks.
what happened?
I said I'm a 10, but I can wear two pairs of socks.
I'm an 11, but I still wear two pairs of socks because that's how we grew up. The East Coast, you folded your sock. In the West Coast, we wore two pairs.
We just wear two pairs.
Yeah. I don't know if it was an East Coast thing too or not, but in our jeans or in our shorts, we wore basketball shorts under because we was always ready for a
Yeah,
game.
because you never know when you gonna hoop.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then it's just like if the shoes like that's the only size left, cool. I just wear two pairs of socks. Let's get it.
Exactly. And just tie the shoe real good.
Yeah, just real good.
Yeah, but
Stick something in the front so no crease.
I still do that. But let's see here. But no, but for real, man, WWE's actually been upticking ever. I think they heard all the WrestleMania complaints
Yeah, they did.
and they've been trying to put on better shows, which is dope. I'm really all for that.
Yeah. I am glad that they're moving in this direction, whether it be because injuries kind of forced them, with the talent that they currently have. It just it's working. And I'm
Mhm.
glad that it's working.
Now, I'm looking forward to when people return, like Randy, CM Punk, and a couple of others. But we'll see what goes on there because I know the AJ Becky story isn't over yet, even though they want us to believe that. There's still more. There's still more to come, and I'm all for it. I want to see how they're going to do the breakup of Paige and Brie because we obviously know Nikki's supposed to be the champ and not
Yeah.
Paige. So I
Yeah.
want to do that. So there's a lot of things that look forward to, but
Overall, Saturday night's main event was I'm fuck it. It was a 10 out of 10.
I
They
yeah, it was one of
yeah,
the
it was a
better
10.
Saturday night main events in a
Yeah,
long
it
time.
was a 10 out of 10. I was very entertained. And it wasn't a lot of message, but it didn't seem short, but it didn't seem long. So it felt like it kind of was right in the pocket where it needed to be. Albeit it was on Peacock. I'm a little upset that it wasn't on NBC as
Agreed.
well
Agreed.
because Saturday's main event is meant for it to be able to go out to the people who can't afford a Peacock. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
it's supposed to be, hey, this is a showcase. We're gonna have it on network television. Give everybody a taste, right? So they can see when if you're able to follow it online for highlights, this is your opportunity to be able to sit down. It's a Saturday night main event. This is the one where the parents can sit with the kids, watch it on network television, pop some popcorn, and then watch a late night movie afterwards.
Yeah,
So I
exactly.
don't know if this is something they're going to go moving forward because all the rest of them were on NBC as well.
I
They weren't
believe
just on Peacock. Or what did
they started putting them on Peacock after the WWE left to ESPN
okay because before it was on Peacock
and
and
NBC.
NBC
Yes,
simultaneously. So whatever you need to do, WWE, TKO, fucking make sure you talk to NBC. Hey, this needs to go on the network when we do our Saturday night main events. It can't just
exactly.
be on Peacock. It cannot. It cannot. That you already doing some non-family shady shit with your ticket prices and everything else. Like stop leaving your core and what made you who the fuck you are.
Exactly. Let's see. Let's hope that does occur because at the end of the day, Saturday Night Main Event definitely needs to be on a primetime network show.
Yes.
Now, now, again, there was a lot of good connections with Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw
Yeah.
was really good itself. We already spoke a little bit about it, but no real storylines to like get much into, considering the fact that we kind of know what's going to happen this weekend because of Clash in Italy. So they propped everything properly. The storylines are there. I'm just I just want to continue to watch Monday Night Raw and hope it keeps getting better.
It
And
will.
hope SmackDown decides to have a pulse. SmackDown. SmackDown to me is probably the most, and I love WWE. Cody's awesome. I like Gunther, the people that they have there, but for some strange reason, just SmackDown just doesn't connect.
They gotta elevate Solo. Solo needs to be not in a mid card. He needs to be challenging Cody. He needs to be up there in the mix doing that. Um, because he's supposed to be the other half
Yeah,
of that bloodline thing, right?
my
Like
guys,
Jacob's running amok.
you gave Jinder Mahal the title. You could give it to Solo Sikoa.
Facts.
Like, come on,
Facts.
like, come on.
So he needs to be in that mix. But we're missing people. We're missing Drew McIntyre right now. We're
Yes,
missing Randy. CM Punk is gone. Like the level of competition for Cody to feud with is, I mean, Gunther's cool, but he's cool.
yeah,
That's about it. It's not really like, you know, he did a good job with the historic run with the IC title. But then when you put the heavyweight title on him, it was just kind of like, it just doesn't feel right.
yeah. It's like,
Um,
who'd you give him a run with? You gave him a run to go up against Pat McAfee and Jay Uso. Like, come on, bro.
and they gave the belt to Jay Uso.
I know, and I'm like, oh god.
He did nothing with it.
He,
He started the yeet revolution,
the Yeet movement.
but the yeet movement, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But what he did not do was elevate the belt. And now and it's just like you see it on Roman, clear fucking difference,
Yeah,
right? Like I just don't know what it is. Like the Usos are like too big to be small, but too small to be big.
I'm debating if I should pause that or not, but I'll let it be.
Mm.
I was like, the way that just, I was like, I don't know. But I get what you're saying though. Like, I just don't see it. Like, I like the little run that they had. I wish they would have been able to have given Jimmy like a mid card belt.
Hmm.
He definitely deserves it. He's earned it. The way he is, he's definitely earned it.
To me, I think Jimmy is more entertaining than Jay.
I agree. I agree. Jimmy's just
He
more
don't
that
stumble across his words. He don't, like there's just
he
something.
don't break character.
Yeah, he don't.
He don't break character. Jimmy Jay every single time just wants to laugh, and I'm like, he don't break character. Like he's just on it. He's just on it.
Oh shit! Get it together. It's gonna be okay.
Exactly. Like he's just like he just hasn't been feeling oozy ever since he hasn't felt oozy. It's just it.
Facts. Yeah. You realize like you couldn't carry it. It's okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um. So let's break down this Clash of Italy
Okay. You want to go
card.
straight into the Clash of Italy card? All right, that's perfectly fine. Where do you
Yeah.
want to start?
Because I mean like SmackDown is just going to be a setup for Clash of Italy anyway, and it's not really to talk about SmackDown. They need to get some things together, so we're just gonna go to the big dog. We got a big weekend coming up.
All right, let's just go. Let's just go from I think the weakest match on the card, and it's kind of saying a lot if I think this is the weakest match on the card, and that's Becky versus Soul.
Soul wins
Yo, man, I don't know.
only because she lost. Remember, I thought it was gonna be the other way. I thought she was gonna win, and then Becky gets it back in Clash of Italy. Now I think this is what puts Soul over because she's lost every match.
Yeah, she has, but also she's botched every match too. Like ever since she
Has she
got
though?
moved up to the main roster, she is a botch machine. She's basically the female Sin Cara.
Oh shit, he's talking
Yeah.
shit. He's talking shit, y'all.
No, I'm not. I actually like Sol Ruka. I love Sol Ruka. I want her to
She,
succeed, but she has botched every main match she's been in. She's botched something exactly like Sin Cara did. And I ain't talking shit. That's reality.
yeah,
Go
Sin
back to
Cara
her match.
used to fuck up a lot.
Exactly. Exactly. So it's just like I want her to win, but considering I'm not the only person saying that she's botching a lot, is the office like, all right, should we give her the belt because she's botching a lot, or should we just let her lose and then build her up again? Like, I don't know.
How do you build her up again if she keeps fucking losing?
Easy. You give her matches where she doesn't botch as much. You give her opponents that she could beat. Because look at who they put her in there. You really think she was going to beat Io Sky?
No.
Did you really think she was going to beat Becky? Like,
At
literally think
Saturday
about
Night's main event, yes.
it. Take Saturday Night's main event out of it. Do you really think she'd beat Becky?
Well, Becky is the greatest of all time, and it's not just me saying it.
Okay.
Sports Illustrated is saying it. Bleacher Report is saying it.
Yes. I've heard the shtick. I've heard it. Did you really think she was going to beat Judgment Day Roxanne Perez?
Nobody beats Roxanne
Exactly.
Perez.
Nobody. 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 But those are the people they put her up against since she's debuted. They haven't given her, and I'm sorry for saying these names, they haven't given her a BFAB. They haven't given her a Michin. They haven't given her like
The
who's
warm up people, the in
exactly.
boxing we call it the tune up fight.
Exactly, exactly. The fights while you're getting built up to go to the championship level. They haven't given her that. They've given her nothing but heavy hitters. And it's like you can't in wrestling, it's not like boxing or any of those events. We know that there's a premeditated winner, but you also
Yeah.
got to look good at losing, and she just has not looked good losing. So like, how could you let her win the title now with the botches and everything? That's where I'm at. I want her to win. I want her to get the title, but I'm thinking about it more business wise in the office side.
I got you. I feel what you're saying.
Now
I
we're gonna
can't
go
knock
to
it.
yeah. I'm still gonna I'm gonna pick Soul, but it's one of those long shots for me.
One of the long shots, huh?
Now we're gonna go to the second match that I think is not as high up there as it needs to be. And no fault to these two guys, just the fault of the storyline they have. And that's Cody and Gunther.
Cody and Gunther.
Cody versus Gunther. Honestly, they had great matches. They had, I forgot what Saudi show it was that they had a match in, but they had a great match. It was really good. Anytime both of them have been in the ring together, they've actually had really good interaction, really good chemistry, and they both get what they need to do. I think this match is going to be a builder for both. I don't think we're going to come out with a legitimate winner in this match. I think if anyone does win, it's going to be Cody, but I
Cody's
think
gonna win.
but I think more than likely this match ends in a DQ. And I think Cody will win under DQ, but I think Gunther would be that close of getting the title. And he just gets frustrated because Cody either keeps kicking out or finding a way out.
So you're calling DQ.
Yes, I'm calling DQ because they still got to build this story. There's more to this story than where we're at. That's where I'm at.
You don't think somebody interferes and Cody still wins?
No, because then you are putting someone else in between that shouldn't be there at the moment, especially if the storyline that you want to tell is Cody versus Gunther. You don't put a middleman in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, I think Cody wins because I don't see them taking the belt off him anytime soon. If they were going to take the belt off him, it would have been to give it to Randy,
Yeah.
which is what the fuck they should have did. Um, unless unless Randy somehow comes back in Clash of Italy and that's your DQ because he attacks Cody. So Cody still wins because of DQ, or somehow he fucks with Gunther because Cody's mine,
Yeah.
right? And so then there's because to be honest, I'm not moved by a Cody and Gunther feud alone. It does nothing for me.
I kind of am because I've seen them have their battles prior, and they were really good.
Wrestling wise, they're really good, but like Gunther is B level on the mic. Uh, Cody is has his A moments, but it can be really B plus.
Yeah.
Um, and so it just I feel like kind of Randy coming in there would then allow for it to be a little bit bigger,
Okay.
a little bit bigger. I'm just not moved by Gunther and Cody. I don't know why. I'm not moved. They don't move the needle.
That's why I said it was like, yeah, look at the positioning. Now let's go to honestly a match that should be higher, but considering the two that come after it, there's no way I could put it higher. And that's I already know we're gonna disagree in this match. I already know. I already know. Even before I say the names, you should already know who the hell I'm talking about. Jade Cargill challenging Rhea Ripley for her title.
Rhea's gonna win.
Oh, okay, we agree then. Good.
I
Good.
want Jay Cargill to win because you know I'm a Jay Cargill fan, but I think Rhea's gonna win. Like I think WWE's at a point right now where like they got to keep these belts on household names for a little bit. They
Yeah.
like Rhea, like I don't know. I just think Rhea's gonna win, and then you know, I don't expect I don't expect
Jade.
a Naomi or a Bianca coming back anytime soon, which would be the only reason why somebody would come in to mess with something,
Yeah.
right? So it's unless Charlotte does something because she wants to go for the title now, but like I
True.
think they kind of didn't set that up. So I think Rhea's gonna like why would where do you see Jay Cargill winning? Like I just don't see a path to victory for her.
Yes. I don't see it either. To be honest with you, like I said, I called it at Saturday night's main event that her tag team was going to win that match. I picked the wrong person to pin because I didn't think they were going to pin Rhea. I'm like, all right, Lexi's there. Alexa seems like the one that they want to pin because she's not going to go for the title anytime soon. But they have Charlotte there and Rhea's the champ. They're not going to pin Rhea or Charlotte. So I was wrong there.
Oh, here's where I might see a path to victory. BFAF and Michin come in because they distract the ref or whatever. Charlotte and Alexa come out there to help. And in helping, Charlotte does some shit to Rhea. Jay wins, and you get the Charlotte and Rhea feud.
I like that, but I see SummerSlam. I see SummerSlam. I see Rhea still with the championship. I see Jade being one of the challengers and the other one being Charlotte. And that's where they take the belt off of Rhea.
Well, that's how you get your okay. But or maybe Jade goes in there with and she wins it in a triple threat. But we're both seeing a triple threat match for SummerSlam.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. See,
Exactly.
so we might not agree on who might have the belt, but we do see a triple threat match between Charlotte, Rhea, and Jade at SummerSlam.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. That's good.
Yeah.
Now, the next match is something we didn't even think we were going to see again. Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi.
That's my favorite match of the whole fucking card.
I
That's the one I'm most looking forward to because we talked about this already, so we don't even got to spend a lot of time on this. Brock is going to win. It's going to set up a trilogy, and then Brock gets his retirement. Oba gets him for the rubber match at SummerSlam in Minnesota, and Brock officially retires there. That's. But I think this match is going to be fire.
Yes, I think it's going to be better than the first one, to be honest with you.
Yes. Yes. They're about to put on a fucking show.
I think
So
expect Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg WrestleMania, the WrestleMania match, not the WrestleMania 20 match. I'm talking about the 30 something match.
yeah,
That,
yeah.
yeah, expect that. That's
It's
where I
gonna be
think that's going.
it's gonna be on and popping.
Yeah, I think they both go for it. I think they both hit move after move after move after move, and it's Lesnar that wears them out at the end of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I see that one going. I don't see any different. I don't see how they give Oba the win in this one. I just don't see it.
No, they're not. We that's why I said this one we don't even got to spend a lot of time on because this is kind of the clear cut one
Mm-hmm.
that we all know, but just because we know the ending don't mean we're not staying around to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, no, correct, correct. And finally, we go to the main event.
The tribal war,
Tribal
tribal
combat.
combat. Yeah.
Tribal combat.
Roman wins. Uh, Fatu falls in line.
You really think he's gonna serve?
Yeah, just like Jay did, just like Solo did.
It's
It
gonna
doesn't work. It doesn't work without Roman at the head of the table. It doesn't. But in the process, just like when Jay came, he's like, I understand now, Oos. I understand. Now it's I understand now, Oos. I love you, Roman.
yeah, when he said that, I was like, ooh, I know that little nugget where that came from.
I love you, Roman.
Yada
I acknowledge you.
yada mean.
Got it? I mean, hey, let's go. All gas, no brakes.
Yeah, I will say I believe it's going to be crazier than their fight at Backlash.
Oh, this is gonna be a beautiful match. It's going to be Fatu is like, how the fuck do you move like that and you that big?
I will say this. I'll give you this because you gave me the idea and the thought. Earlier, you said they need to push Solo. What a
Mm-hmm.
better way to push Solo than to screw Jacob?
Into submission.
No, no. Screw him into becoming Roman servant.
Oh, okay.
What a better way.
Because it is tribal combat. There, but isn't there? They're not allowed to interfere in tribal combat.
Yeah, they are.
I know there's no rules, but I thought there couldn't be no interference
No, there was interference last time. There's been interference before.
in tribal combat. There's been
Yeah.
2 times tribal combat.
Yep.
Solo and Roman and Jay.
Jay. And what? And was he not choking Jimmy out in the match?
Well,
Was
because
he
Jimmy
not?
came out there to try and
Exactly. Yeah. And so he
but
was
he didn't try.
interfering.
He didn't try to interfere. He
Yeah.
tried to protect.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a
But
difference.
there's interference. There's interference. And
Okay.
I
All
could
right.
see Roman being the asshole telling Jacob, let it be. Let it be. You serve me now. You serve me now. And then after a few months, you give Jacob to Solo. And that's
I
where that
love you, Solo.
yeah, and that's where I'm like, oh, we bring the I love you Solo back. And I'm down with it. So
I'm
let's get
very interested to see where this bloodline story goes now.
exactly.
This is the best thing in wrestling is the
Yeah.
bloodline story, and it
And
has been for the
they're
last
not
five
messing it up
years.
like WCW did bringing back NWO multiple times. They're not messing it up doing that.
No, they're well because they teased this to us.
Yeah.
When they put the big tree up there and they had everybody's names, it let it be known like, hey, this is a forever story,
Yep.
and it's been going on since the dawn of time. And they are the royal family. There might be more than one royal family in wrestling, but they are
Exactly.
the royal family.
Mm-hmm. So before we end this, let's run it and break it down again. Becky versus Soul, we both got Soul.
Yes.
Cody versus Gunther, I have a DQ, you have Cody.
Yep.
But I still have Cody winning by DQ, so I still have DQ, you have him pinning Gunther.
Yeah.
Jade versus Rhea, I got Rhea.
I got Rhea reluctantly.
Gotcha. Brock versus Obo, we both got Brock.
Yep.
And Roman versus Jacob, we both got Roman winning.
Yep.
All right, well,
I think it's the first time we agreed on the whole card.
exactly, because we usually have a debate. Mind you, I honestly thought you were going to disagree with the whole Jade and Rhea thing.
Yeah, I couldn't see it. I was like, fuck, I can't see it.
Like after everything, you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
there's no way.
Yeah.
So, all
Yeah.
right. Well, again, as you know, we discuss wrestling, and this is not the only thing we are going to discuss. We will be back to discuss and break down AEW's Double or Nothing. And trust me, you're going to want to see that because I don't know if you see the shirt, but it says Más Chingón que tú. And right at the bottom, it says MJF because all is right with the world again. But we'll be back.
We will be back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, we are WDW. We discuss wrestling. I hope you guys enjoyed that nice little breakdown from Saturday night's main event, Monday Night Raw, and the preview to Clash of Italy. But we are done with the WWE portion of it all. Now we move to AEW. I am Fernando Pimentel, and that is.
Ken Collins in the building.
And I am not throwing shit like I would. I am not upset like I would be because AEW corrected its mistake.
He's
But
so happy, y'all. Y'all
oh,
don't understand how happy he is.
oh yes. But before we talk about the
I told him this was
correction
going to happen.
of this mistake and everything like that,
But
let's actually talk about the card because up and down, honestly, it was one of the better pay-per-views that AEW has had. And mind you, AEW tends to have really good pay-per-views, and I've ordered plenty myself. But I told you this at the beginning of that pay-per-view. I texted you. If MJF does not win, this will be the last pay-per-view I order until they take the belt off of Darby. Thankfully, I don't have to do that because they have some good pay-per-views coming up. And we need to correct our error. The big pay-per-view is called All In.
That's what I said. All in.
I didn't know
All
if it was
in.
All Out. All Out
No,
is
I said All Out. They do have a pay-per-view called All
yeah.
Out, but All In is their big one. It
Yes.
is their
All
creme
In
de la
is their
creme. It
All
is
In
their
is their
WrestleMania.
Yes.
Yes.
All In is their WrestleMania.
And it's always in London, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's been last year was in Texas.
Okay.
Last year was in Texas.
It was in Texas last year. Yeah. But a lot of them have been in the UK. Yeah.
Yes. MJF main evented one of them. I forget who else has, but yeah, it's been a good. So let's talk about Double or Nothing. Double or Nothing actually started off with your match, which I was shocked. I didn't think it was going to start off with that, but they started off with the tag team I Quit match. They started off with FTR versus Adam Cope and Christian Cage, and
what did I tell you?
Damn, what a match!
What did I tell you?
What
did I tell you? Did my boys deliver?
What a match, man!
Did my boys deliver?
Dude, just I really have no words for it. It was so good. It was really good. Cope and Christian had their freaking timing on perfectly. FTR were being their usual normal dick selves. Stokely was being the clown that he usually is. The return of Beth Phoenix was awesome. The return of her, everything was so good, so good. And then the ending, oh my god, the ending was so messed up. Did you catch that ending?
No, remember I had to catch the highlights because I was traveling.
So the ending is basically Cage puts, I believe, Dax in the sharpshooter.
Okay.
And it's in pain, obviously. He's in pain. Cope comes and he does the crossface while in the sharpshooter. Dax is still fighting it. Beth looks under the ring, brings out a 2x4 with probably like 2-foot nails coming out of that board. Gives it to Cope. Cope puts the board with the nails on Dax's forehead and pulls back like he's doing the crossface with it.
God damn. This is so
I was
old school
like,
wrestling.
oh my
This is such
God.
the fucking 70s, 80s, 90s.
I was like, oh my God. And they won. Cope and Cage won. Like,
I
that's
told you they were
it.
gonna win.
I
You,
knew they were
did you
going to win
doubt me?
too,
You
but
doubted. Don't you can't doubt your boy. Come on
but
now.
I was like, man, what a match. What a match. Now all I'm waiting for is for the Young Bucks to interject so that way they could have a TLC AEW match between FTR, Edge, Cope and Christian, Cope and Cage, and the Young Bucks. I I see that coming. I see that more than likely it all out. Or
Are
all in.
are Cope and Cage, aka Edge and Christian, the greatest tag team of all time in pro wrestling?
It's difficult because you got to go through eras, you know? Because were Edge and Christian really the greatest tag team in their own era? Because in their era, you had the New Age Outlaws, you had the Hardys, you had the Dudleys, you had Harlem Heat, you had Hall and Nash, you had the Steiners. You know, you had a
So
litany of teams.
long longevity plays a role, and the ones that you name, they did have feuds with a couple of them, and would win.
The Hardys are still going.
Yeah, but the Hardys, do you feel like the Hardys have an impact on current wrestling right now bigger than Cage and Cope?
They're on a bigger show, that's for sure. Edge
But
and
there's a
Cope are on a
reason.
bigger show,
Yeah,
yeah.
but but then there's a reason for that though, right? Like I could play, 25 years in the league, but if that was in the G League, that means nothing to the dude who played maybe who played the same 25.
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. But I would say this. I would say not that they're the greatest tag team of all time, but they're the greatest tag team of all time that when they split, they had individual success better than any other tag team. Because think about all the world titles Christian has won. Think
Yep.
about all the world titles Edge has won
Yep.
out of the tag team. Can any other, and that includes the Hardys, can any
Yep.
other team say that they won as many titles as them individually? No, they can't.
I think that adds to their argument of greatest tag team too.
I don't know, bro, because then you also got to take into consideration the Usos being a tag team now. You got to also
Yeah,
take into
see,
consideration
so here's the thing to me too. Like, I
and the
don't
New
think
Day.
I think the New Day is in the conversation. I don't think the Usos are in the conversation, but that's where it stops. Like, have the Usos to you done anything historic? Like, their biggest thing is because they're the sidekicks to Roman now.
To me, their rivalry with the New Day was amazing.
But it was the New Day who was the tag team, right?
Yeah, I'll
So it's
give you
just
that.
like, it's, it's rivalries are great, but the winner's better.
True, true. Like again, I won't say greatest tag team of all time, but I will say the individual parts
They have
were,
a,
yeah,
they at least have an argument for it.
yeah. They have an argument for it. I'll give
Okay.
it that.
All right.
I'll give
All
it that.
right.
They have an argument.
Okay. All
And
right.
I don't know if AEW kind of saw our podcast or anything because that was your match.
It
My match
was.
actually came next, and that was Kazuchika Okada versus Konosuke Takeshita.
You
And
was waiting for that one. You were like, yo, we didn't even have to wait to get the two matches we wanted to see the most.
nope,
It was like, yo, all right,
back to back.
hey, let's take a couple shots and let's go outside.
I'm like, damn,
we good. We
yeah,
catch the
no.
rest later.
As much as I praised Penta and Ethan Page, Penta and Javon Evans, and even Seth Rollins versus Montez Ford,
Yeah.
me to me, and might be a little biased.
It's biased,
I might need you to
but
go
it's
check it out
okay.
yourself.
It's okay. It's
I might
biased,
need
but it's
to
okay.
check it out yourself. This to me was the best match of the weekend.
And you could be right. I will check it out because I'm going to go check it out.
To me,
But
if you watch this match, Okada, if you've actually followed him as of late, he hasn't been the Okada that you knew. He's been kind of
yeah,
boring. He's been more
yeah,
comedic. His matches are dull. He doesn't show emotion as much as he should and everything like that. No, he was into this match. The emotion was there. His move set was there. The fluidity of how he wrestles back in like New Japan and everything like that was there.
mm-hmm,
He was inspired in this match.
yeah.
He was legit up for this match. And Takeshita finally got the W he's been looking for. And it went exactly, honestly, how I said he would. He
Yeah.
would get the W, and the Don Callis family will betray him. Now, I didn't see the Kyle Fletcher comeback coming because I thought Kyle was injured for a longer. I thought Kyle was going to be out for a few months. I didn't think it
Mm-hmm.
was going to be him that came back and led the betrayal of Takeshita, but it was him. But I did say Kyle would eventually face Takeshita in the future when he comes back. I didn't think he was going to be the catalyst of everything to start it off.
Okay.
And I was like, whoa, I didn't expect it. But Takeshita and Okada, the fluidity, their move set, the way they played off one another, it was just one of the best back and forth type of matches you'll ever see. Like if someone were to ask me what, like, all right, pick one match from Double or Nothing that you think I'll enjoy. Wrestling, has entertainment, has a little laugh, has some gimmick here and there. What would it be? It would be this match.
Okay.
It
You
would be
yeah,
this.
you really putting this match out there.
Oh, and trust me, the second best match of the night, I'll probably put up as high as this one too. Because there
Which
was another
is
match out here that got me going. I was like, wow, these two guys really did
you
it. I didn't think
so
their style was gonna mix, but it mixed perfectly.
and what match is that?
Oh, don't worry, we'll get to it.
Okay. All
We'll get
right.
to
Well,
it.
this
We'll
is
get to
that.
it.
Because
But
the match I'm itching to get to next.
yeah, I know, but we'll get to that one. I think that's, let me see, one, two, three, four matches away.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Yes. Next match is honestly was a better match than I expected it to be. It was Athena versus Mina Shirakawa.
Okay.
I didn't think Mina was gonna put up much of a fight as she did in this match because it's Athena, it's Ember Moon, formerly
Amber
known as,
Moon.
yeah,
For y'all
formerly
don't
known
know.
as Ember Moon. But Mina is showing definitely way more improvement in the ring.
Okay.
I know everybody focuses on the two big things that she has. But beyond that, you know, they just her in ring is getting so much better. But Athena, they should just retire the freaking ROH's women's title belt because she's carried it for, I think, longer than Roman had carried the WWE title.
That's crazy.
That's fucking nuts. But yes, she,
Hey, keep on carrying.
yeah, just keep
Carry
on
on.
talking to girl. Like, but she is doing her thing. Again, very good match. Loved it. Honestly, expected less. Got way more, and I'm all for that. Now, the next match I kind of took a nap on, and maybe I should go back and watch it because I just don't feel John Moxley matches anymore.
No,
No.
we can go ahead and blow past that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it
don't
was,
even
it
want
was
to
a
talk
decent
about that.
match. Kyle O'Reilly put up a fight, but meh, you knew Moxley was gonna win, and
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Next match, incredibly hard hitting. At the same time, another banger of a match. I would put this as probably the third or fourth best match on the card, and that would be Samoa Joe versus Will Ospreay.
Hey, because those two dudes understand the assignment
Yes,
and always fucking deliver. Samoa Joe's one of my favorites, and Will
same.
Ospreay, although he's not one of my favorites, I respect the shit out of what he does. Like, yeah, like I'm entertained by him. So it's yeah. So you put those two together who literally know how to carry matches on their own, know the business and what to do, and know how to work the crowd, man, that's fucking magic.
And congratulations to Will Ospreay, because it's obvious what you've learned from the Death Riders. It's obvious to anybody who's watched your matches before the Death Riders to what you've been doing since the Death Riders. Congratulations on learning how to actually sell and not just pop up after a devastating move and clock the opponent and then fall. No, you're actually selling. Fantastic. Love it. Love that for you, Will.
Keep on doing it.
Keep on doing it, brother. It's definitely better than it was when you would get you'd get whatever it is, Mexican Destroyer, Panama Sunrise, whatever they want to call it, whatever that move is, you get that, and then you pop up and do the hidden blade, stand for a second, and then fall. Like, physically impossible. Like, no. But you're selling that, which is dope. But Joe and Ospreay played so good off each other. The wrestling was back and forth. Joe playing the powerhouse, Will playing the fast. It was fantastic.
You know, I saw some highlights of that match, and I was just like, yo, when I get ready, when I actually have the opportunity to sit down and watch this thing is full, I'm gonna be wowed. Because you just look at it and just like, oh, these two dudes know what they're doing.
Yes.
You just sit there and just like, yo, this is fucking, this is the shit. Like, the highlights were enjoyable. So imagine watching the whole thing.
Oh, trust me. Now we get to the next match. This is the second best match to me on the card.
Okay.
And that is Swerve Strickland versus Bandito. My God.
Yo.
I don't know. You saw the highlights. Did you see the one?
I saw, hold on. The highlight that I kept replaying, Swerve fucking got jumped up, was on his fucking shoulder, stood on his shoulder, they kicked him in the back of the head, and then I was like, yo, what? Yeah, that was fire. That whole match, that was the one that actually was pushing out the most highlights. So I figured that was probably the match of the night. And just the way Bandito and Swerve were going at it, and now my bias come in because you know, I swerve when I drive. So it's that's my guy.
Yeah, no, trust me. This match, wow. Bandito had his spots, Swerve had his spots. The freaking, so Bandito's main move is like you're bent over, you're holding onto the second rope. He does a little flip.
Yep.
German suplex.
Yeah.
So Swerve fell to the bottom rope, and Bandito didn't know what to do. So he did the move and deadlifted Swerve from the bottom rope.
Damn.
And I was like, Swerve is not a small dude.
No.
Bandito's a smaller dude for sure.
He's much smaller than Swerve.
Yeah, he's much smaller, but for him to be able to do that and deadlift Swerve up and from the ground,
yeah,
and do his move, I was like, damn. That's badass. But yes, that move up here on the shoulders,
they kicked it back in the head. I was like, stop playing with him, Swerve. Let these niggas know who you are. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with him, Swerve. Let him know. Somebody, I need Swerve versus MJF for the title.
I've been wanting that match. They were supposed to have it during MJF's first title run. I don't know what the heck happened, but they need to do that match. Now, I will say this: I need to see big pressure done way more often. That's Swerve's.
Yeah.
I need to see that way more often because that move, the way he hits it, and people just fold into it so elegantly. I'm just saying that he needs to pull that off move. I get he wants to do his little what's the Swerve kick? What's it called? House call?
House call.
Yes, house call. I know he loves doing the house call, but he needs to do big pressure a lot more.
I'm with that.
I know he needs to end that way more matches, but trust me, when you go back and you see this pay-per-view, because you're going to, I already know you are.
I'm going to, yeah.
But if you want, following up Will Ospreay with Swerve and Bandito, fantastic. It's the same way you're gonna feel when you follow up the ladder match with Takeshita and Okada.
Okay.
It was a great transition.
Okay.
And next match, honestly, it went exactly as I thought it would, but it was so good watching it. And that was the women's four-way. It was Tekla, Sheeta, Jamie Hayter, and Chris Statlander. Exactly how I said it would go. Literally, to quote Soldier Boy, word for word, bar for bar. Because
Word for word, bar. Drake.
that's literally how it went. Sheeta used the kendo stick. It did exactly the same thing I was gonna say. And what happened? Tekla pin Statlander. Exactly as I thought it would. Actually, I thought she was gonna pin Hayter. But damn near everything the way I said it on the breakdown is exactly how it went. But such a good entertaining match. And
Yeah.
Tekla as the champ, she is a great, sorry, Tekla, for saying the way I'm going to say it. She is a great substitution for not having Tony Storm there.
Mm.
She is such a great substitute because she is so the opposite of Tony.
Yeah. But
Tony's
in a
very,
good way. But in a good way. Because
oh, in a great way. In
Tony,
a great way.
because Tony's run, I was just like, you can't never take the belt off her. Who the fuck you gonna take? Who you gonna give it to?
Yeah.
Especially when they ended up not giving it to Mercedes.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's the only other person you could have given the belt to, and like who because Tony is such a good fucking champ.
Yes.
Like, Lord Jesus, she's so fucking good. So now you got Takeshi, and I'm like, yo,
Tekla.
Tekla, thank you. Like, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it. You called it, you said it.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it.
Tekla to me just keeps getting better and better and better. And if she's drinking while she's doing promos, give that woman a fifth. Let her just keep going at it because
Not if she's drinking while she's doing promos.
she is killing her promos every single time. They just keep getting better and better and better and better, and I just love it because she's already a talent in the ring. So for her to be able to have the promo skill and the mic skills as unhinged as she is, it's fucking dope.
Yeah. Hey,
The next
keep it
match,
going.
the next match was just all over the place, and it was the Stadium Stampede match. That match was just everywhere. I honestly can't pinpoint much because it was so just out there. Leo Rush showing up the way he showed up, I was like, what the hell's going on here? Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley were in the Bloodlines, was dope. Ricochet being Ricochet was dope. I'll give it that. Ricochet supposed to
You
take.
said this was gonna be. You said it was gonna be the match of the night, and I still feel like it was the match of the night, but not for any other reason than it was just that it was just that ridiculous.
It was just that ridiculous, bro. Like,
like what a because it was the last match, right?
it was the last match before the main
So
event.
yeah, so it was like what a way to start closing out the show.
I needed to take breathers watching this. I'm sorry, bro. They went into the stands, they went into backstage, they went into catering. Um, they just did way too much in this match. And I swear to you, I needed to take breathers. I'm like, I'm pressing pause. I'm going outside. I need some air. This is just too much. Like, there was a point where Jericho was beating Ricochet up by throwing tennis balls at him because the tennis ball machine wasn't working properly. Because the tennis ball machine wasn't working properly. So he just grabbed
That's
the ball from the
funny.
tennis machine and just started throwing it at him.
That's
Then the
funny.
tennis ball machine started working. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell am I watching? Then there's fights on the escalators. Again, Leo Rush showing up out of nowhere and then doing a stupid little running thing and jumping thing, then them and catering beating up everything and having a food fight. I'm like, this match is just, what the hell are they gonna do? I'm surprised it literally ended with a lion salt. That's literally how it ended. I thought they were gonna do some stupid, idiotic, ridiculous thing to end it. I will say this: the 7-man super kick was dope.
Seven. Oh, I seen that. I seen that.
He was all in the ring
I
and just
seen
all
that.
7 of them,
Yeah.
pow, super
Yeah, I
kick. I was
seen
like,
that.
okay,
I
yeah, that was
seen
dope.
that.
That was dope.
That was yeah. Yeah, I seen that.
I
That
thought
was
that
kind
was
of
the end, but no, Jericho had to do his lion salt, and I was like, okay, I get you, I see you, I
yeah.
see
Well,
you.
he's Jericho.
Now let's go to when AEW decided to repent for their sins and correct their
Oh,
errors
oh yeah.
and let the church of MJF reign once again. We had MJF versus Darby Allin. This is exactly as it needed to go. Darby Allin had his moments, exactly how I thought this match would go.
I kept trying to tell you to stop feeling so butthole because they were literally just giving him a moment with the belt. That's
Look,
all that it was.
look, I get what Kelly Clarkson said.
Darby earned that moment. He's put
No, he
in
didn't.
work. He's one of the originals.
They haven't given it to Jack Perry or Sammy Guevara.
Oh, they haven't done what Darby's done so far.
What has Darby done? Let us light himself on fire?
Darby's entertaining.
Darby weighs less than both of us.
That's not the point.
Darby's shorter than me.
So is Rey Mysterio.
I don't like him either. The hell,
He's a Hall of Famer.
the only reason why he got a title was because Eddie died. I'm sorry, Eddie. I love you. That's it. It's the only reason. He would have never gotten that championship if it weren't for Eddie passing away. Come on, let's be honest here. He would have sniffed contendership for sure, but he would have never have gotten the title.
Just let Darby have his moment.
He could have
It
it.
now
Let him go to TNA and have that moment.
it now made MJF a 3-time world champion
By the age of 30.
by the age of 30. There's a narrative.
He was
He's
already
work
a 2-time champion before the age of 30. He already had the narrative.
it doesn't matter. He's after a record at this point, and he's
True.
going to try and do it all in AEW. So he'll be the biggest thing to never be in WWE. That's his goal.
That's a dope goal, honestly. He'll see WWE.
I don't think so.
I think in his late 30s, like past 35, he'll see WWE.
No, because if AEW goes in the way that they would want for it to go, then why? He would be their dude. He would be the one to solidify you don't have to go to WWE to have this level of success and to do the things that you wanted to do. He's already he's been in some movies. I won't say
Yeah.
featured, but he's been in movies. So he's touching Hollywood. He's done, he's on the podcast, he's on the talk shows, like, and he
By the
has
way,
not been in WWE.
by the way, I don't know if you watched this podcast, not his podcast, but the podcast that he features on and everything like that. Whenever he does, they're interviewing him.
Mm-hmm.
Arguably one of the best interviews in the game right now. Like his interviews are just
Are fire.
yes.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
responses, the way he conducts himself, still an asshole, but at the same time politely, it's
He's a
good.
bona fide star. Well, because here's the thing, right? It's an over exaggeration of his real personality, the same
Yeah.
way Roman Reigns is, right? And so when you're able to kind of do that, you tap into something special. And what MJF is tapped into is I know I'm talented, I know I'm good, and I know I'm confident, right?
Yeah.
So how do I turn that into a character? I exaggerate it all. I become arrogant. I become boisterous, right? And do those certain things. So what MJF was able to capture is I'm a scumbag, but I'm your scumbag,
He's my
and you
scumbag.
love my scumbag, and well, he is your scumbag, and you love me for it, right? And they do. We love him for it, right? It's I'm better than you, and you know it.
Yes, and you
Most
better know.
people, right? Like, and he's it. So to that point, it's fuck you, WWE. You know what I'm saying? Not like fuck you like that, but it's like, hey, I'm gonna be that dude, and I'm gonna make this company bigger than you.
I can see that.
And so he won't never have to go over there because he goes over there. What does he got to do? Play second fiddle to Roman or Cody when he can rule AEW and be Roman or Cody in AEW.
Yeah, true.
They need to start making Swerve that way too.
They've been screwing up Swerve. They've been screwing up Swerve with that one. Like Swerve needs to be way, way up there. He needs to be one of the
They,
like top
I,
three.
I think it's time that they have a secondary belt that is not the world championship belt, but 1B.
Well, they had the TNT belt.
No, it's not the same. The TNT to me is like the United States Championship or the IC belt. I'm talking something like the World Heavyweight Championship. Like you have the WWE World Champion, and then you have the World Heavyweight Champ.
You know what? Here's a good discussion. Here's a good one for you. Do you think, considering the roster size
Mm-hmm.
and everything,
Mm-hmm.
do you think AEW would be better off if they had their Dynamite champion and a Collision champion? Do you think because remember that was the original plan with CM Punk being there.
Hmm.
That was going to be CM Punk's show, and he was going to
Well,
draft.
that's that. Yeah, like the WWE champion is on SmackDown,
Yeah,
and other was on Raw. I think one, I miss them having three shows.
I forgot what the other one was called.
You had Dynamite, you had Collision, and oh shit. See, now I forgot it because you forgot it. But I missed them having three shows because I liked the Wednesday show. The fuck was it called now? Because Collision
Wasn't it
came
like called?
second.
Wasn't it called
Collision,
like
collision.
After Hour or something like that?
No, collision started on Saturdays, and it came second. It wasn't what was the see now I'm gotta look it up. AEW. Yeah, it's Dynamite and Commission, and it used to be
I'm looking it up myself and I can't find it.
because they started Collision on Saturdays after the first two.
Yes.
Because one used to come on Mondays, just like Raw, and the other one came on Wednesdays. Because I remember you could watch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, skip Thursday, have Friday Night SmackDown, and then when they came Saturday, and then shortly after that, WWE started bringing back Saturday Night's Main Event.
Yep. Rampage.
Thank you. Yes, Rampage. So they used to have Rampage, which I thought was their equivalent to SmackDown.
Yeah. That was a 1 hour Friday night show.
Was it Friday nights?
Yes, those are.
Okay, so yeah, so I remember one of the shows came on at the same time as the WWE show. Because one came on TBS and one came on TNT.
Correct.
So
But
I missed them. I missed Rampage.
I will say this. I do think that their roster boasts enough to where you could create two brands.
Correct.
And you could do that. But
So maybe bring Rampage back and
no,
then
but
set.
the issue is this. They already got way too many titles.
Yeah, they gotta. Well, you gotta streamline that. Like I liked the trios titles at first, and then now I'm like, no, I don't like it.
I don't like them because they're on Ring of Honor.
So you just get rid of all the titles and you streamline some shit.
Yeah, I just hate the fact that they.
Or you or if you want to your point, if you want to make Collision sort of the SmackDown, right? Then you bring back Rampage and you start that to be more equivalent to an NXT.
That'll work.
So that way you can have those titles and those storylines aren't connected to the other two.
Yeah, I get you. But their NXT is literally Ring of Honor.
So call it Ring of Honor.
And so I don't know. I just think that they would be better off if they had two brands. Because imagine having one main event of All In is Will Ospreay versus MJF. Imagine the other one for the other title being Swerve versus Samoa Joe,
Yeah, I'm with it.
or Swerve versus Kenny
So they're
Omega.
not. Yeah, so like it's cool to have the non-title big name fights, but eventually it's like we want to see them fighting for something
Yeah,
and not just out there wrestling to be wrestling.
I just got one in my head. Swerve Strickland versus Bobby Lashley for the other title.
Oh, that would be fire.
Come on.
Oh, that would be fire.
When has Bobby gotten a world
Oh,
title match?
that would be fire.
Like, come on, he
Because he
needs.
won't, because you don't, because yeah, you need a 1B title.
And
They don't have a 1B title, so it's time to have that.
yeah, I think AEW needs to get to that. At the same time, eliminate some of the other titles or find a
Yeah.
way to brand split them. That way, you could actually get it right. But
Yep.
you gave Saturday Night Main Event a 10 out of 10. On me, Double or Nothing gets a 10 out of 10.
I was gonna say I think the wrestling weekend overall last weekend was a 10 out of 10. It was a great weekend for wrestling. We will see if Clash of Italy can hold up to what we had this past weekend coming up this weekend. But yeah, great week for wrestling all over the place. Just a great week of wrestling.
I will advise any of you people that see this that if you see people making out in the elevator, don't say anything to them. Just let it go. You don't need to get beat up by Ludwig Kaiser.
Facts.
You don't. And if you're
Facts.
being disrespectful, you deserve to get beat up by Ludwig Kaiser.
Facts.
So don't be disrespectful. Just let them enjoy themselves. If you're jealous and mad because they're enjoying themselves and you're not, go home, kiss your wife, kiss your girlfriend. If you have a dog, do whatever you got to do. But don't disrespect them. You don't get beat. Now, this was, again, another episode of We Discuss Wrestling. There'll be a lot more next week. Obviously, we have Clash of Italy. We'll recap that, and we'll see what AEW does to hopefully not piss me off.
Are you not boycotting no more?
No, I'm not. Darby Allin has lost the title. The
boycott is over.
The
All
emo
is right in the world.
The emo wish Make-A-Wish child has lost his title. I am done. But till next week, guys.
Peace.